Now all I need is an S right there. Hope you all had a good Christmas. You can see one of the gifts that I got from my oldest daughter there. The logo for the Vikings. Anyway, here's what's going on today. I want to open this one up and see what my $225 paid for. I have to admit that the service was fantastic. I sent this in last week on Tuesday, I believe it was, Monday or Tuesday. Here it is, Tuesday the following week, and I've already got it back at my front door. So they called me and told me it was on its way. I don't know, that's just a packing list. Basic machine, and then some codes after, which incidentally, when you fill out a repair order form on the website, it's really pretty slick. So here's the total damages, $225.50 plus my shipping to them, which was like 16 or 18 bucks. They charged me $14 on the way back. So says here they put in a new ball bearing, a fan, an armature, and a new guide plate. All that totaling up, well, whatever, $221.50 or $211.50. So let's get to it. That looks like a new saw to me almost, except for the little bit of wear on there. That looks really nice. So a new guide plate. Got my cord back. All right. Let's get a piece of scrap wood out here and give it a try. See what it sounds like and how it cuts. All right. First things first here. I adjusted the plate to the guide rail, and that was real easy. They got on this new plate, they just got these 2 thumb screws to turn, take the slack out of it, and there it sits nice and adjusted to this extrusion here. So the other thing I'm going to try out while I'm doing this is that I've got my scrap piece of plywood here. I'm going to try and make a 90-degree cut, and I've got a tick mark here, without using my GRS 16 here. So I took that off. I put 3 dogs in, 2 here for the guide rail, and then these 2 back here. You can't see the one here. This one and this one for the piece of plywood. So I guess what I'm squaring it to is this edge out here. Yeah. And then I put a piece of scrap plywood out beyond to support my saw. And when I think about this, I think I should be up a little further and have a little piece back here as well. Yeah, let me change that. I'm gonna move this up a couple of dog holes, or one. So that takes care of the plywood. This can still stay here, I guess. That's no big deal. But when I bring the saw back, you can see it's got a tip on this, so I'm going to need a piece of scrap underneath on this end as well. Let me grab something, I'll be right back. Alright, first things first. I want to see how this sounds without making a cut, just turning it on. Alright, that sounds good. I'm going to move this back to my tick mark here. Right there. I know it's tight to the dogs. I'm going to clamp this down just to make sure it stays in place. That's good. This is tight to the dogs this way. And now I can make my cut. Oh, I didn't have that down far enough. There's one little problem I can see right here. These dogs are a little tall for this motor. So I need to have them set back a little farther actually. So I'd have to go up even one more. I'm going to move this up one. No, I can't do that. Well, anyway, let me see if I can bring it back and finish this cut here. Didn't take into account the thickness of the extrusion. That's better. Let's see how we did for square here. Nice clean cut. Very little tear out. Yikes. That's good. Hang on, let me show you this. That's pretty darn good. For just that quick setup that I did, there's not much to be seen there. I like that. For a quick setup, that was slick. I could break this down and have this out of my way in a heartbeat. Anyway, the saw works good. My table for making crosscuts now on wide boards. You know, I've got an option to use my sliding table or use this setup. And I just have to be aware of where these dogs are. You know, when you go to cut, you've got to have enough room for this motor here. So that's one issue I could see that could be a problem. If I put them in this way, is that tall enough? Oh, I could have done it that way. That hits that. There. Well, there you go. That would have solved that problem right there. It didn't have to be. That would have been much better. So you can see now that this is actually just below the surface, and that's sticking up. So that was my fault. I could have had these reversed and I would have been much better off. So that's nice. Festool did a good job. Fixed up my saw, got it back to me very quickly. And now using it in conjunction with my new MFT style top here with that PARF guide system, I can get results like that with crosscuts. I like it. There's the results. I like it a lot. Alright, thanks for watching.